Yo, everybody, what's going on? It's Seth back again with the game room. Except it's not. It's a digital Plumes promo. Ah! Okay. Fuck, man, this is like my 5th time doing this. And my voice is starting to hurt from doing it. So, whew, okay. I'm sorry. I don't like writing scripts for these kinds of things because I like them to come from the heart. Feels much more genuine that way. And right now I'm just like, I really wish I wrote a script. I've been doing this a lot. Oh man, but listen, I just wanted to talk real quick. So usually I would have had a full-on calendar built out for things I'm doing this week. And unfortunately, I'm here to say that I am taking one more week off. Now, don't worry, it's nothing life-threatening is happening to me. It's just because we are getting close to a big date, and I want to build things up around that. And to kind of elaborate what I'm trying to say and why I took off last week, I'm just kind of quickly gonna go through it. Hopefully it's not 13 minutes like my last take, but I like to ramble, as you all know. I apologize in advance. So, reason I took off last week, on top of, everything else talking about, so let me just touch on that real quick. Emojis are done. Emojis have been submitted. I've built out the working out emoji, so it's just me doing like push-ups that you guys can spam at tier 1. We've got Smug Ramu, and we've got Complaining Seth. All those have been built out. I also have another one that I'm kind of toying with submitting all the way through, but that's different story. I kind of want you guys to see that instead of find it down there instead of me be like, hey guys, there's something down there. Take a look. Been working hard on this, bitches. Take a look. But so that's mainly taken care of. The loyalty badge, though, I'm still kind of deciding what I want to do with it. I'm kind of torn between doing something with the logo down here and something doing my Walfus persona. I designed one and build out 6 iterations so that way we had 6 months, a year, or 1 month, 6 months, a year, 2 years, all that stuff. And then I'd see something else and I'd just be like, shit, I don't like it anymore. So that one I'm still working on. I will probably end up actually putting up a poll towards the end of the week, if not next week, just showing the different designs and be like, hey, which one would you want to see expanded on? And do a GIF of them. But that side bit. Screen effects and soundboarding are looking a lot better. The screen effects I'm still finalizing. So, when I'm doing something stupid, I hit a button and some crazy things start going on in the background. I don't want to reveal too much. I want you to see them live and be like, oh, that's funny. But, that's still going on. The soundboarding, thankfully, is working much better. I do have a couple of them that have already been devoted to. A couple of these buttons, at least. So whenever I'm streaming, you guys get those straight out. They are not tied to any point values or anything like that. It's more so for me to play around with. But on that as well, last week was my second COVID shot. So I am now fully vaccinated. Thank you. To be honest, it didn't hurt me as bad as I thought it was going to, because the first one put me on my ass for 3 days. The second one, I had a fever the day after, 102. So I worked from home that day. I had 3 different fans on me and the AC blowing cold just because I was sweating. And I'm like, I'm not fucking doing an ice bath. Fuck that. I got work to do. So worked through that, went back to the office the next day. I'm feeling much better now. But I kind of also did that because I knew I was going to end up missing Wednesday, and I was just like, you know what? I want to work on stream stuff, so I'm just going to take off the whole week. So, but also in this week, it is my 1-year anniversary, actually today, of me moving in here. So I have taken a considerable amount of time just building out different things around the apartment, doing things that I've always kind of planned out from day one that I just never had the time to do. I actually fully restored a kitchen table. So it is painted, it is, I sanded it down, replaced a couple of the bolts and stuff in it, so that way it's sturdier. I'm actually hoping to use that in my cooking streams. To kind of add on to that, I am replacing this camera here hopefully this week. So my main camera here will be replaced with something newer, so that way you don't have like this blurred effect. And this camera will go downstairs permanently to be with the kitchen setup. So I'm looking into mounting it somewhere so you get one dynamic view in, maybe two. And then I'm also looking into doing one that's facing that table, either on the table itself or facing the table, so that way when I'm sitting down and eating, and doing the social commentary part of the stream, it's more personalized. Still debating if I'm actually going to go through with it, because I kind of, I have a monitor set up down there that I already use with streams that I've kind of converted over to a mini TV. I actually went out and bought a NVIDIA Shield, and I am using that in my room to kind of watch, more anime and stuff. Really, taking a little more self-care than I've given myself, and allowing myself to live a little bit more too. I know that's gonna sound weird, but it was at the advice of a couple of trusted friends that I take some time to really rebuild my confidence, because all the stuff at work that I tell you all about is definitely beating me down, and taking this time to realize, I'm actually doing really well. The 1 year here, I never thought I was gonna get here. The fact that I have my own place, I never thought I was gonna get there. And just taking the little things and giving myself the time and the freedom to do them, it's been helping a lot. And I think you can already tell, I'm a little more active on Twitter. I'm talking to more people. If you want to talk, hey, at me. Let's have a conversation. But I genuinely am having more fun just taking time off for myself. I actually even gave myself a good chunk of time yesterday to just lay out in my hammock. I actually got a hammock stand a couple of weeks back that I haven't been able to use that much, so I really just set aside a good chunk of time to relax, read some manga, and I ended up falling asleep in it. And then there was a squirrel on the balcony, and he was watching over me. I'm like, yo, you a homie? And he's like, I got you. And he ran off, so I left him some nuts. And then I came out there again, and he was sitting there, and he's like, thank you. I'm like, yeah, man, I got you. Anyway, it's been a fun week. It's been a busy week, but it's been a fun week designing all this stuff. But that said, we are actually coming close to my stream's 1 year anniversary. So I never, if you're new here, I didn't start streaming again full time Monday, Wednesday, Friday until June 22nd of last year. And so I wanted to build out a couple of extra things. I am actually working on I'm writing some music. I actually have a DAW kit right now that I'm building out a MIDI soundtrack that I use it at work. I do small cafe synths kind of thing, so that way when I'm doing training videos, it's not just me talking. You have something similar to this where you just hear acoustics in the background. It's very calming, very relaxing. I'm trying to do something more EDM-y for this, so that way when we're just talking or when I'm prepping stuff for stream, or there's a game that I'm playing that I can't play the soundtrack to, GTA 5, that one was a silent ass stream and I hated that for y'all. We have a background theme going. But anyway, that I'm writing that, it's coming together pretty well. I'm still deciding on a couple of different instruments I want to use. Because fun fact, I played the piano, I used to play guitar, ukulele has gotten really rusty. I have a tin drum downstairs that I'll fuck around with quite often. Just usually after a stressful day, I'll just beat a couple of melodies into it. And I also have a kalimba. So I have a wide range of different, instruments that I'm familiar with. that I've kind of been incorporating all together. I think you'll like it when it comes out. So I'm doing just the chill song, I'm doing Just Be Right Back, and I am doing outro. I might also do one more, so that way I do like an intro. So like when I'm setting things up, if I say, for example, stream starts at 9, guys, and I'm running late, I just play like a GIF and, you know, saying, oh, you know, stream starts soon, and then you just hear that in the background. Still working on that, so don't hold me to that. But anyway, guys, I also, one last thing that I'm working on, and this one I kind of need a little help with. I am building out better networking equipment. So my router back here is decently old. It's about 5 years old. It doesn't meet what my new internet speeds are, because I've been getting that upgraded. So that way it's better. Because let me be fair, when streams are dipping out, I get on Chromecast. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? I'm trying to make a living here, fuckers. But I have I've talked to a couple of people, and it turns out they're actually shorting my speeds a little bit. So now my plan is now up to 800 megabits per second. That router only gets me 500. So I'm working on getting that changed over to a better model, so that way I can actually support that better. I'm also getting a Chromecast in. That's actually going to be the next purchase. This is kind of like one that I'm waiting on. Just because it's working, knock on wood. It's working fine for now, but that will probably be the next major purchase that I make. Just, you know, outside of weights and stuff, when I find like a weight shop. But I'm getting a Chromecast in here, so that way I can do more mobile games. So we can do like a mobile night and just dick around. I hope you guys will join me for shit like Grand Blue Fantasy and Toho Lost Word. Actually, that's the last thing I do want to touch on. Toho Lost Word officially is looking for streamers and other content creators, so that their deadline is the 7th to apply. So that's why I'm really hoping to have a lot of this built out, so that way when it comes time for, you know, them to reevaluate me, I hit all 3 of their major check marks. So the one thing that we're kind of lacking on is the 10 consistent viewers. Right now, my average is close to 7, which, by the way, I'm very thankful for. You are about to get a sappy thank you, because I've been doing that in all my takes. But if I could ask of your support in getting to that point, or getting a little higher than that, I would be amazingly appreciative of it. I'm also looking into rebranding the Discord a little bit to make it more of a actual perk than what it is now. So that's the last thing that I have on my checklist. But anyway, seriously, thank you so much for being here with me. This past year has been a major growing point for me. I know for some of y'all it's been a little frustrating, but I could not be more thankful to have had a better community and better group of friends in all of you than I do now. So seriously, thank you so much for helping me be me and figure myself out and develop into, you know, an actual streamer that has confidence, that doesn't look at other people and it's just like, man, they're doing all that cool stuff, I don't do cool stuff. Well, guess what, bitch? We're doing cool stuff now. Oh man, it's been a lot of fun playing with all you guys. I've actually been going back and looking at old clips, and I just still laugh at them to this day. And seriously, I could not be more thankful to be here with all y'all. But if you have suggestions for stuff you want to see in the future, definitely let me know. If you have a game you want me to play that we can all play together, like I want to do like a Fall Guys night where everybody jumps in and we're all just beating each other up, you know, I think that'd be fun. But Anyway, this is probably my longest take, so I'm gonna end it here. But thank you again so very much from the bottom of my heart for being here with me this past year. And I'm hoping year 2 is at least 3 times better than what we turned out to be. I'm gonna make it that way. And if we're midway through and it's not going that way, you better slap me on the hand and be like, Seth, I want this, I want X, Y, and Z, I want you to be happy when you stream. I'll be like, yeah, you got it. Oh man, I'm looking forward to it. But anyway, guys, thank you so much as always. And also, as always, I'll see y'all in the stars. Until Monday the 3rd, guys. I'll see you then. Bye-bye. Goodbye. See ya.